G'day lads, Martin, how's it going, mate? Hey Matt, I'm sorry that you missed that, man. Actually, it was up for a couple of days. Maybe I didn't tag you in. I'll check out my tag list. Hey Russ, what's going on? Thanks for tagging in, Josh. How you doing, mate? And Samuel, how are you today, too, mate? I hope you're doing well. Everything's looking great on my end, so I'm a little bit late. I do apologize, but we are good to go. So I say we kick this bad boy off. We're just going to start with the random tonight. So the I should say closing mini, really, shouldn't I? Alrighty, so these are the gentlemen that jumped into the closing mini. We've got Big Russ, Kapil, Andrew, Oyvind, Andrew, Maka, Russell, and Paul. And actually, there's 5 teams to be one off, if you can say that. So Lakers, Knicks, OKC, Denver Rockets, and that's from the highest value down to the lowest value. So we'll just kick off, as we always do, in a little bit of random.org. We don't need a coin flipper, we need a dice roller. And it's 6, so that's absolutely perfect. Alright, so we're going to go 10 people 6 times. Alrighty, 5 times is the one before the last. So Andrew's on top and Macca's on the bottom. So good luck, lads. Oh, you are joking. What a home run, Andrew Hart. Congratulations, Andrew, but commiserations to the rest. That's Andrew. Andrew. This is riveting live. Oyvind gets Denver. And Rockets goes to Kapil. So, congrats, Kapil. Alright, I'm just going to update that list. And then we are good to go. So that list is now live and updated. Yeah, Night Duty. Yeah, Night Duty is pretty hard. Yeah, that was that was pretty tough for us. Yeah, I do apologize. Minis can be brutal sometimes. So just a small heads up. I'm home by myself tonight, so if the kids do kick off, which, they do sometimes, but to be fair to them, also not that often, I'll just have to just quickly go to them and just sort them out. But look, yeah, they're usually pretty good, to be honest. They don't kick off too much. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to get ready. Everything's looking pretty good on my end. So, in terms of breaks moving into the future, I'm pretty well 100% out of stock at the moment. So all I've got left is a little bit of retail, and yeah. So to be honest, I haven't really. I can't remember the last time I've been sort of so low on stock. I'm usually the opposite. I hold way more than what I could ever. Yeah, let's go, Martin. Let's get some shiny stuff. I usually hold way more than I would ever be able to break. That's a normal sort of Russellism. But actually, yeah. Anyway, the good news is my shipment literally just cleared customs today, so it'll be here in the next 1 to 2. It's saying Friday, so Friday will be the latest, so we can do a Friday break. That'll be great. Actually, that gives me a little bit of time to price up because I've been really lazy on that. And so Mason Jones on the rookie and a Okongwu on the debut, so good stuff there. Anthony Davis on the Team USA and Isaac Okoro on the rookie fast break. That's a nice one. That's going to the Cavs. Oh, and that's the variant. First packet variant. So there we go. Cleveland, Oivan, congratulations, big fella. That's a really, really nice card. So in these boxes, you get one autograph and you get one fast break variant card, which I personally believe is very collectible. I don't think the resale on these is as high as other types of like variants, but at the same time, I personally think they're undervalued. So yeah, really, really nice cards these. So congratulations. And I think I've said this in a previous break, but they've made it easy for knuckleheads like me this year to work out which ones are the variants. They've actually put a little V on the back, so that makes it easier for everyone. Yeah, you can see this. And if Tyrone Daniels is in the feed tonight, I'd rather Tyrone tell us all about it, because he hit a massive, massive card today out of a packet from Kmart. So Tyrone, if you're on, mate, come on, mate. Share the good news. That's absolutely ridiculous. Paul Reed on the rookie. So he's getting a bit of shine. Now that Embiid's out. Tatum on the national pride. Sam Merrill on the rookie. And the Mosaic is going to Detroit Pistons. That is for Joshua Marucci. Little bit of cross promo time. The new episode of the podcast dropped yesterday, the day before, and we had Matthew Yuga from Matt Sports Cards come on, and he was absolutely fantastic. He's really engaged in the hobby space. He's got a very keen eye, and he does a lot of content creation. So he actually was very challenging to work with because he's so polished and sort of so switched on. So for me, it was a really enjoyable episode. Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. Raptors is Joey Dennison. Debut is Naismith, and that's going to the Celtics, which is Big Russ. And the fast break is going to the Knicks, Reggie Bullock, who is now a Dallas Maverick. Looks pretty good out there too, actually. Alrighty, guys, all the comments have died, so either no, the feed is still running well. Oh gee, you guys are just a little bit quiet tonight. I think we're headed into autograph territory here. I'm just going to flip this over. Artis Gilmore for the Chicago Bulls. Alvaro, I feel like you're on a bit of a run lately, mate. I think you really are. That's a nice one too. He's put a bit of time into that. Mr. Joey Dennison, how are you, mate? Mr. Macca, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Not the massive hit we'd be hoping for, but I'm actually really getting into old school at the moment. Yeah, Tyrone. Tell us all about it, big fella. No, Joey Dennison, you don't need a late note to join the breaks, buddy. It's we're a bit past all that sort of stuff, aren't we? James Gregory, what's going on, mate? Yeah, huge card. Seriously, Tyrone, I'm actually insanely jealous. I'm not gonna BS you. Alrighty, on the rookie debut is Toppin and McDaniels for the Wolves. Hopefully we still get something numbered out of it, because we've basically got our 2 hits in the the top few packets. So hopefully there's still something nice to come out of this box so far. Cool. Sounds good, James. Alrighty, Zeke Naji on the base rookie. The Magic Man. And on the fast break is Bam. That's going to Martin Holmes. So if I read correctly, Prism Hobby is coming out in 1 month. So I think the timing of that's going to be super interesting with the finals playing out. And I'm getting a bit boggled in my head where all the releases are going to come out. It almost feels like, alrighty, Men of Mastery on the fast break. That's actually a super cool card. That's going to the Jazz. Mr. Paul Riley, congrats. Yeah, I'm a bit confused as to where all the releases are going to sort of end up. Like, it seems as though, as late as releases are coming out at the moment, almost makes you think they're going to be like later again. Like, is Flawless going to be coming out when next season is started? Or was that the case? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, Samuel, I've only watched like sort of spots of it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm all aboard this Halliburton on the debut, Poku on the rookie, and introductions is Maxi. And that LeBron card is actually, I'm not too sure if it's surface damage or if it's just a super dusty card. So let me see if I can. I think it's a bit of both. I think it's surface damage and I think it's dusty. Apologies, Lakers. Yeah, so that if you are intending to send that to PSA, I don't think that's going to gem. It's got a little bit of surface marks on it. Andrew Hart, that's yours, mate. Yeah, Joe, it's going to be crazy, isn't it? I think Impeccable is the one that... I just think the way that Origins was so well received this year, I just wonder if Impeccable and, all those sort of lines are just going to be just exceptionally received this year. Alrighty, Maxi again on the National Pride. KD. Cole Anthony on his debut. And Stairmasters is a Ja Morant. Let's go into the Grizz. Grizzlies is Big Russ. Yeah, it's a COVID issue, Tyrone. It's a... they've even said it's like little things like the ink's been unavailable and the paper's been unavailable and, and then sort of throw in all of the, the logistics issues that are sort of going on around the world. Apparently, in some place in China, there's a port that's got 1,000 boats literally stranded, waiting to go in and dock because they got COVID over there, and they're literally just like shut down. So it's just mind-boggling. Alrighty, Isaiah Joe, and quickly on the rookie. That's a rookie fast break. That's going to Nick's. Nick's, if I am correct, is Mr. Andrew Hart. Andrew, congrats. Yeah, so I think part of it was, COVID last year, and then I think part of it is now COVID in the current situation. And I suppose the run on is the right word, isn't it? Alrighty, I reckon we're about halfway through, boys. Yeah. Interesting, Joey. So is because traditionally that's one thing about Panini is that they've actually printed in the USA. So is Tmall printed in China? Is it made? I actually haven't looked into this. I assumed it was printed in America, shipped to China, and then shipped back to us for for purchase. But last year I thought actually it distributed from the US because the distribution chain last year on Tmall was so much easier than the year before. Alrighty, Obi Toppin, all-time greats is Tony Parker, LeBron James. On the National Pride fast break, who got Lakers? Andrew Hart did. Scotty James, Ant-Man has not made an appearance yet, buddy. Neither is LaMelo, for that matter. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's like one thing with just replying to Joe's comment again about the printing in the US. I think that's one thing in terms of like Panini's sort of quality guarantees. They almost exclusively print in America, and I think in terms of just minimizing the amount of fakes that are going around, and I don't know, I I think that's a reasonable thing. A fair bit of counterfeit stuff. Here he is, Mr. Sweaty. I think a fair bit of counterfeit stuff does come out of China, so. Kelly Oubre on the fast break. Let's go into the Warriors. Warriors. Tyrone Daniels. That is a bit stiff, Scotty, but we're not finished yet, big fella, so we're still good. Joe, I'm going to have to look at a box. You've actually got me intrigued now. I assumed Timor was like still the American company, but it was just stock that was exclusive to Asia. But I do not know for sure. Alrighty, Precious on the rookie card. It seems like this guy's been in the league for years. Alrighty, man of the moment is Tyrese Maxey, and the fast break is Jay Crowder. Let's go into Big Russ. Fred Van Vliet, Sabonis, Bagley, poor Embiid. So that's the second time he's had a fractured eye socket, apparently. Patrick Williams for the Bulls, James Wiseman, and Mr. Jordan Clarkson going to the Jazz. Mr. Paul Riley, that's for you. Yeah, Maka, you've caught me out there, man. I almost feel like I'm telling a lie, don't I, when I say like the Panini quality guarantee. Yeah, I haven't watched any basketball today. I can't say I've had one of those days, Big Russ, but my basketball viewing is going to be this evening after I finish this bad boy off. Yeah, look, Crowder's a good basketball player. I think he's landed in the perfect situation for himself, to be honest. I think he needed a very particular team around him, and he's found that. Alrighty, Ja Morant on the base. That's going to the Grizz. Alright, we got another fast break coming out. Mr. Ben Simmons, Pritchard again. Steph Curry on the USA. James Wiseman again on the rookie. And fast break is Zubac going to the Clips. Clips is James Gregory. That's for you, boss. Once you start to penny sleeve one, you sort of start to penny sleeve them all. Alrighty, I reckon we got 4 more packets left. So guys, what's your favorite game of the playoffs been so far? I really enjoyed the Boston Brooklyn series. I actually think the basketball in round 1 was really high quality. Alrighty, Anthony Edwards on the base. T-Mac, and Meta Mastery is Donovan Mitchell. I actually thought that was going to be a Memphis card, and I thought it was going to be the fast break. I thought it was going to be a Ja Morant for some reason. Yeah, these have got a bit of like surface scratches on them. The Mosaic base cards, I've found them to be very problematic, to be honest. And it also makes me think too that not not that I'm advocating purchasing base Mosaic PSA 10s, but the number of PSA 10s that would be out there, I think would be very little, just because they're so tricky to grade a 10. Honestly, I think if you sent 100 off, maybe three would 10. Alrighty, we got a fast break coming up. Kira Lewis and Josh Jackson for Detroit. Detroit Pistons, Mr. Joshua Marucci. Yeah, I mean, the Warriors won, and I don't think they particularly played that well. And then Draymond gets ejected, so I yeah, I think actually the Grizzlies are in trouble, and also it was in their on their home floor, so I think it's gonna be super interesting when it goes back to. Alrighty, quickly on the debut. Reggie Perry, that's going to the Brooklyn Nets. Andrew Hart. And these ones, a montage. I actually thought this was going to be the bang card. I really like those bang cards. I think that's a super interesting set. And I'm going to try and pick up a few on eBay, I think. Alrighty, we got a numbered card. I'm not going to mess around with this. Oh. Alrighty. 22 out of 50. That's going to the Kings. Kings is Samuel. That's a nice one, man. I thought that was Halliburton for 2 seconds. Actually, that purple on purple with the color match, that would be absolutely spectacular. Yeah, Poole has been just off the chain. And it almost seems ironic too that they need Jordan Poole to play that well to win, right? Like, that's the thing that's really, taken me by surprise. It's it's quite shocking to realize how far that Klay Thompson has slipped. Like, his play has really regressed. Bazemore, Clarkson, Kelly, Plumlee, Kongwu, and Devin Vassell are our last two cards. Alright, let's go back through some comments here. Scotty James, hate to say it as a Celtics man, but the Bucks Giannis seem to. Yeah, I was actually saying on the pod on the weekend that I thought Celtics was going to be too good for the Bucks, but I could not have been any more wrong about that. Giannis was just too good for the whole Celtics team, wasn't he? He's just an absolute beast. I've answered that one. That's Tyrone. Hey, Martin, I'm not too sure about Heat Philly. I think Heat are going to have their way, because if Embiid's out, I don't know. Yeah. Samuel, thank you for letting us know that, my man. Alrighty, guys, let's recap. And then I'll do some penny sleeving. And then we will say goodnight. Alrighty, our 3 top-loaded cards. My favorite card of the box is this Okoro. That's the variant. And you know it's the variant because it literally has a V here. V for variant. So if you're unfamiliar with the fast breaks, basically you've got like the regular rookie card, and then this is an alternative rookie photo for them. So in terms of the print run, it's significantly shorter. As you can imagine, it's just 1 per box. Our autograph was Artis Gilmore. And fast break quickly on the rookie card. Our numbered card was Rashawn Holmes, 22 out of 50 on that. LeBron James on the fast break, National Pride. That's a beautiful looking card. And I'll just go through the penny sleeves ones. Tyrone, you should make a post about that, honestly, mate. It is just, like, to hit a card like that out of a retail packet, like, that's, literally what dreams are made of. Josh Jackson on the fast break, Edwards on the bass, Steph Curry on the National Pride bass, Ja Morant on the bass, Zubac on the fast break, Pritchard on the debut. I have no idea why I put him into a penny sleeve. Sorry, Boston fans. Wiseman on the National Pride, Patrick Williams on the bass, Jordan Clarkson. Yeah. Thank you, Samuel. I was getting my S's and my T's mixed up then. Yeah, guys, we have an NBA chat, so if you'd like to be put into the chat room, just comment below or send me a PM, and I'll chuck you into the chat group. Because look, it's a fun little group. We just have a little bit of banter about cards and basketball and sort of general like what's going on. Sometimes we do veer into AFL, and I quickly stop this AFL chatter nonsense. None of that in the chat room. Thanks, lads. Donovan Mitchell on the fast break, Bam on the fast break, Bullock, and our only Mosaic is Mason Plumlee, and no silver either, which is a little bit surprising. Alrighty, lads. That's it for the break. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just going to be doing some penny sleeving. If you've got anything that's on your mind, you want to get off your chest, lay it on me. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, actually, Tyrone, I'm surprised you're not in it. I probably need to... Thanks, Joey. Thanks, mate. I probably need to advertise this just a little bit better. Thanks, Big Russ. Thanks for tuning in, lads. Have a great night. Thanks, Macca. Thanks, Samuel. Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it, mate. Oh, so we got two of the Meta Mastery. We got the fast break and the bass. That's cool. Yeah. I was really thinking that Boston was going to just win the lot. Or at least get to the finals. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I love one game overreactions, but so maybe I shouldn't, go too sort of like far off the deep end to say that, the Bucks are going to win, but maybe actually what I had was a one series overreaction to the Boston Celtics, Maybe that's really what happened. Oh, I'm by myself. I probably don't need to chat anymore. If I'm just here by myself, I'll end the feed. Alrighty. As far as I can see, it's just me in the feed, so I'm going to turn it off, lads. Take care of yourselves, and I'll chat to you all really soon. Okay, bye-bye.